Yeah, the revolution, y'all. Yep, the revolution.
The revolution, y'all, will not be televised.
Yeah, you gotta wake up, open your eyes,
Make a change in your life,
and find a new way of living.
It's time to start living for the children.
Everybody look into my life, tell me what you see. The perseverance of a young man sitting is so free. LA Mac, be the champ, but still fighting the struggle. They couldn't shut my mouth with a muzzle. I'm hard to figure like a puzzle. My name ought to be Jigsaw, rough around the edges. I've been known to spit raw, always with a pen and a book. I'm kinda thin and I look real suspicious like a one-eyed crook. St. Loco is the city I claim, not in a game, but I'm bang. Don't try me, I ain't new to this thing. Consequences and repercussions for pissing me off. I ain't mad, I'm just trying to pay the rent on this loft. Short arms and short pockets, I be pulling out lint, so understand why I'm trying to get bent. We all about that hippie hoppy, don't stop me all the way live. Writing more issues than vibe when my mind televised. The revolution, y'all, will not be televised. You gotta wake up, open your eyes, make a change. Say make money, money, make money, money, money.
Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. You got a $5 bill, put your hands up. You got a $10 bill, put your hands up. You got a $20 bill, put your hands up. You got a $50 bill, put your hands up. Holla, holla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla.
I go by all kind of names. Yo, my nicknames got nicknames. Nitro, nice flow. The sixth man off the bench. The foot soldier in the trench. The Black Santa, all that. First of all, let me tell you the name is Luke Kane. Call me Black College cause I make you feel the pain. It's an underground hit for my homies to ride to. Skip to the loo when you're riding through my zoo. Bears and gorillas, even orangutans. The lions and the monkeys all speaking my slang. We all paper chasers with a different disguise on. I spy on green guys, that's why I got mine on. Jackson and Franklin, frankly I don't like what I gotta do to keep Jack from fainting. Nah, I ain't complaining, just venting a little. Turn my headphones up, son, and mic a little. I got the same attitude as Malcolm Little. X marks the spot, now bring it back to the middle of the map. Guess who's back with more beats? Hi-hat.
Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to a brand new week. And I've got Sylvie here with me today. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm very well. How are you?
Miguel was going to be here, but unfortunately got tied up with something and he just couldn't get out of. So you're the safe hands of us two today. We're going to do, as usual, a full presentation. And then Sylvie is actually going to take you into RG Metaverse, because some of you may or may not be aware you can actually access this right now and jump on board, and very, very soon you'll actually be able to start making purchases and getting billboards and getting property and all sorts of things using your GMOPA. So, you know, the use case is just about to become very, very real in our own metaverse. So very excited for that. Hopefully my internet's not being strange, because I can see my little ticks going down, as you can see on the screen here, worryingly low. But what I'll do is I'll just get into the presentation right now, and then we'll pass you over to Sylvie. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's hope this behaves itself today. Yes, good, good, good. Okay, so GMeta 1, a design for digital life. Now, I've seen somebody there asking on YouTube, when are we launching? Now, I know what you're referring to. I know what you're referring to, the actual token launch. Now, the token launch will happen when we raise the $5 million. Now, obviously, the more work we're putting into this and letting people access our metaverse, we're going to be letting a lot of people come in and beta test our metaverse experience, and that's going to be growing and growing. So we're going to be bringing more and more people to this platform. So the answer to the actual token launch itself is when we raise the 5 million and not before, because with the 2.5 million that we're putting into locked liquidity is vital to this project. We cannot jump the gun, and particularly, guys, you know, at the minute it's a bit of a crypto bloodbath out there. The last thing we need is an unstable token, you know, so that's the answer to that. But you can do most things already. You can use your GMOPA tokens already to make purchases. If you go to our website, go to shop, you can see all that. We'll maybe show you that just after this presentation. So the only thing literally that we haven't got right now is our token on sale on PancakeSwap. That is it. Everything else is live and dangerous, as you'll see when Sylvie takes you into our metaverse as well. So GMeta 1, a design for digital life. So to understand Web 3.0, it's very useful if you're talking to people that they understand what Web 1.0 and 2.0 were. Okay, so Web 1.0 ran from 1989 to 2005. That's just literally when the World Wide Web was born. That was what was called a static web. It was the first and the most reliable internet. The reason it was most reliable, well, websites didn't have much functionality. There weren't many moving parts. There wasn't a lot really that could go wrong. It had offered limited access to limited information, rather little to no user interactions. You couldn't do anything or comment or like or anything like that. And it didn't have algorithms to sift internet pages. It was a one-way highway. It was where people who had a bricks and mortar business wanted to be on the World Wide Web, and they all clamored to do just that and open up websites. Now, Web 2.0 bounced along in 2005 and is still going. Now, that is the social web, more interactive, user-generated content like blogs and vlogs and all sorts of things like that. Website interoperability as well, and new web technologies like JavaScript, HTML5. Those languages helped web designers to build different types of sites with different functionality. We also had the advent of social media. Now, social media back then was probably very different to what it is now. Now, we're used to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, etc. But back then you had things like Bebo, and you had things like MySpace, which were dominating that particular market. As well as that, most people at this point started to access the web on a phone. Now, that actual usage has grown and grown and now supersedes people accessing using a computer. Now, Web 3.0, that is ongoing. It's already started. That's the next stage of the web. and it's more intelligent. It's more, it's basically the web itself, the bots, the AI will be able to process information with near human-like intelligence. The power of systems, the AI systems that powerful, they can run smart programs to assist users. Decentralized finance will be a massive part of Web3. The metaverse will also be a part of Web3, by no means not all of it. And also AI and augmented and virtual reality will be another massive part of it. And as well as that, AI, artificial intelligence. So what is the actual metaverse? Well, in the broadest terms, the metaverse is a graphically rich virtual space with some degree of realism where people can work, play, shop, socialize. In short, do the things humans like to do together in real life, or perhaps more to the point, on the internet. Metaverse proponents often focus on the concept of presence as a defining factor, feeling like you're really there and feeling like other people are really there with you too. But the metaverse actually doesn't exist. Well, not yet anyway. It'll be some time before it does, because the current platforms are centralized and exist merely as walled gardens. They're all separate. Until somebody can virtually walk out of one game into another, it'll be challenging to say the metaverse has truly arrived. We are far from the idea that these experiences will be interoperable, as not all of these experiences are even built on the same technology or have the intention of becoming compatible with other projects. Games platforms demonstrate the global appetite for virtual worlds, but it will only truly become the real metaverse when we can all walk into our screens and move between platforms. GMeta 1, what is this all about? Well, GMeta 1 is a hybrid metaverse ecosystem with interconnecting metaverse business development, networking, real estate, and education objectives. Our project is also a bridge, bridging our world with other hybrid metaverses, representing expanding network of three-dimensional Web3 worlds with equally expanding value in the form of accessibility to additional metaverse communities in our future network. A significant part of our mission is founded on education, with another pillar rooted in networking and business development, founded on a metaverse environment designed with the technological capacity to allow individuals to build, buy, sell, and rent metaverse real estate. We are bridging together education and development while creating a fulfilling metaverse experience environment for developers, real estate brokers and owners, NFT creators, virtual event hosts and planners, e-commerce merchants, and business-to-business offerings, and newcomers to the metaverse, which this time last year, a lot of us were. Now, building bridges. We're already done this. We've already established premises in other metaverse projects, and we're going to continue to do that as part of our mission to become a bridge to connect multiple digital universes to help create the metaverse. Some of our locations include Voxels. The GMeta Arena in Voxels has hosted live streaming events such as Miami NFT Week, South by Southwest, Global Gathering, which was our own in-house project, and an exclusive event with Wiz Khalifa. Now, we've also got apartments for rent. Well, it's not even apartments anymore. We've got business sites and shops in GMeta 1 Heights. It's become a business center for GMeta holders, GMeta members. And if you want to rent one of those out, you can actually do that. Just get in touch with us. We can rent you out a premises in the metaverse in Voxels in GMeta Heights for as little as $50 a month. We will obviously charge you to tailor make that to your specifications, but the charge isn't very much either. So guys, there's no reason why you can't be up and running in the metaverse with your business. Decentraland. We also have our 4-story headquarters established in a very prominent site there. Somnium Space, we've also got another arena in Somnium Space, and recently acquired an entire world for future use. Let's have a look at history in the beginning. Well, Second Life started this ball rolling in June 2003, 19 years ago. Now think about how far these guys were ahead of the curve. What did your phone look like 19 years ago? You know, think about it in those terms. These guys were doing this way back then. It was the pioneer for what we now know as the metaverse. Now in Second Life, it's still around. You can purchase avatars, wearables, properties, vehicles using their own internal currency. They're so-called Linden dollars. Now they're only available for purchase for use on the platform itself. They're not externally tradable and they're not a cryptocurrency. Now here's the bad news, unfortunately, for Second Life, because by 2013, in spite of having over 64 million registered users, they only had just over 1 million active registered users, and this number hasn't gone up much since that. So they've lost an awful lot of members. Nice, but Second Life remains as a trailblazer for all current metaverse projects. I think it was more to do with the timing. People weren't ready for it in 2003. That was just, they were too far ahead of the curve. Now here's 3 projects which got the timing right. Sandbox, Decentraland, and Somnium Space. We picked these 3 because they've also got their own native currencies. So Sandbox, they opened the doors a year ago, just a year ago. Now the average price in Sandbox, if you wanted to buy land last year, was $100. The average price of land in March of this year was $15,000. Just ridiculous, crazy growth. Their token's called SAND, S-A-N-D. The price at launch of SAND was 8 cents. 8 cents. The all-time high was achieved last autumn at $8.40. Phenomenal growth in the land prices and the token value. There's a pattern here, as you'll see. Decentraland opened the door in February 2020. The average price of land at launch was $20. The average price of land at March of this year, $12,000. I can see that going up because it's now becoming the go-to digital universe for a lot of blue chip companies, as you'll see if you ever go in there. Now, the token was called MANA. Price at launch, 2 cents. All-time high, $5.85 achieved last October. Staggering. Again, the same pattern. Somnium Space. Look at this one. This opened 4 years ago. 4 years ago. I think it started as a mobile game, actually, but their average land price was based on their only competition at that point, and that was Second Life. And the average price of land was $500. The average price of land is March of this year, $10,000. Still 20-fold growth. And their token is called Cube. CoinGecko, we can get all this information. Price at launch, 2 cents. 2 years later, the all-time high for for Cube rather, was $28.12. Imagine you had 10,000 of those tokens at launch and you held on to them until autumn of last year. $28. Staggering. Now, why are we different? GMeta One seeks to be a bridge between our world and other metaverses. We have unique offerings with our NFT proposition and other utilities in our ecosystem like GMeta V Academy and the business and advertising marketplace. But the bridges we're creating between metaverses as well as contractors to clients truly distinguish us from any other cryptocurrency project. In addition, our token, unlike the 3 you've just seen, will actually be launched on the Binance Smart Chain. Now that's faster and more flexible and cheaper for our users. We will offer a bridging solution if people want to use Ethereum and Polygon after launch. Our pre-sale bonus, which is on right now, will offer 100% or offers 100% to people you bring on board and 50% level 2 if you bring on If you bring on Sylvie and Sylvie buys $100 worth of GMeta tokens, then you'll receive $100 worth of GMeta tokens. If she gives her link to Miguel and Miguel buys $100 worth of GMeta tokens, guess what? You're going to get $50 worth of GMeta tokens because you get 50% from level 2. This is unique to us. In pre-sale, we offer NFT giveaway incentives, VR headsets, and even luxury vehicle prizes. Now, our token is the power to our ecosystem. Everything from paying for educational courses on the GMeta V Academy to buying land in the GMeta 1 virtual world. Therefore, the use case is undeniable. Anything you want to do in our digital universe, you're going to need our token. Now, we're currently raising $5 million in the token pre-sale. We've currently got over 5,000 actual holders and 15,000 people who have subscribed. Now, we're giving away, selling 20% of the total supply in this pre-sale. That represents $5 million. Half of that, we're putting it into locked liquidity, which means not even the team can touch it. There's no chance of a rug being pulled. It's going to be a very stable and secure token, but it's also going to be very, very attractive to investors. We all know what that does. A lot of people buy a token. Now, we're not suggesting any future value of this. I'm not a financial advisor, but yeah, we're trying to make sure the signs are all good for GMeta token. In the press, now GMeta once featured strongly in crypto, tech, investment, and other media publications online. You look at there, Coinpedia, Bitcoinist, AMB Crypto, Cointelegraph, Last Minute Crypto, all the big ones. Now, as well as that, investing.com even did an article on us as well. And we're appearing in multiple publications and languages all across the world. So let's see who's involved in the metaverse. This is very interesting because this list, I could change this every week to a completely new set of examples because people are tripping over themselves. These big companies are all doing this. Is driving the metaverse. Whether you're watching this today going, this guy's mad, it doesn't matter because these blue chip companies are going to make sure that this is going to happen, guys. It's already happening. So celebrities, if you see there, a lot of A-list people, Snoop Dogg, Paris Hilton, Lady Gaga, Madonna, Shawn Mendes, etc., etc. Lots of sports people, performers. Tom Brady's even in it, one of the most famous sportsmen on planet Earth. He's involved. Travis Scott, we'll talk about Travis Scott in a minute. Jay-Z, Shaq O'Neal, Floyd Mayweather, Rihanna, fashion brands, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Burberry, Givenchy, Tommy Hilfiger, Dolce & Gabbana. Again, all the major fashion houses. One that wasn't on that list is Hugo Boss. Guess what? They joined a couple of weeks ago. Rolex have also joined as well. Hublot Watches has also joined as well in the last couple of weeks. Food and drink. Who's who? McDonald's, Coke, Wendy's. One that's not on that list, as you can see, is Starbucks. Sorry, just the name escaped me for a minute. Starbucks, and guess what? They joined about 3 weeks ago. Sports brands, all the biggies: Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Under Armour, Puma, Reebok, Asics. Financial, all these big banking corporations are joining in as well. JP Morgan, Citibank, we'll talk about them in a minute too. HSBC, American Express, Morgan Stanley, Standard Charters, MasterCard. One that's missing there, Visa. Visa filed patents for the metaverse and NFTs last week. Travel and tourism, all the major airlines, all the major tech companies, all the big retailers. This is a pattern here, guys. It's undeniable. It's happening. Whether you believe what I'm telling you or not, it doesn't actually matter. This is happening. So why are they getting involved? Well, this is a statement. Listen to this statement. The metaverse economy could be an $8 to $13 trillion total addressable market by 2030. Now, I didn't say that. Miguel didn't say that. Sylvie didn't say that. Citibank did a study, and that was their conclusion. A bank said that. The benefits of having a metaverse presence for any business are numerous. It permits businesses to reach a global audience without geographical limitations, allows businesses to interact with their customers in a more personal way, a more social and engaging experience for customers, which can lead to more sales and long-term loyalty. That's what Starbucks are going to use it for. Now, as I said, permits businesses to reach a global audience. I said I would mention Travis Scott. Travis Scott did a gig in Fortnite a few months ago. How many people saw that gig? 47 million. And he didn't leave home to achieve that. How many world tours would he have had to do to appear in front of 47 million people? All those flights, all those big trucks with stages, the carbon footprint would be massive, but he didn't. He didn't leave home. Now, your virtual premises in our metaverse and everything in it. So if you sat in your premises in our metaverse, you're looking at the TV is an NFT. You can stake it and earn passive income. The picture on the wall, the dog, everything in it can be an NFT that you can stake to earn passive income. Businesses can also use virtual worlds to train their employees, replicating real-world experiences to let their team practice in advance. US Air Force is already doing this. NASA is already doing this. Businesses can test out new products and services without having to invest in any physical infrastructure or risk negative publicity. How good is that for businesses? No big expensive mistakes to be made. Now, I've got an opportunity to buy, sell, rent, and stake metaverse parcels. Because anything you can do in the real world with a property, you can do it in the metaverse. In fact, you can actually do more. You can choose out to lend out the experience of working in the metaverse with other people in the digital world. Shopping malls, galleries, shops, event centers allow creators to showcase their content collection, giving a brand new commercial letting opportunity. I've just mentioned that we can help you with that in any of the metaverses in which we have a presence, as well as our own. Metaverse projects with staking pools allow you to purchase land and stake it as an NFT, giving the owner a passive income stream. Once a metaverse project achieves a certain level of popularity, just like in the real world, this creates desirable areas and prices react dramatically. Now, guys, one example of this is you may have heard of an NFT collection called Bored Ape Yacht Club. Well, they opened their own mini metaverse inside Sandbox called Otherside and sold some properties on that. A lot of those went for 6 figures. Real crazy prices, but it's happening just like it does in the real world. So here's our metaverse services. We've got a huge portfolio of services we can offer, both in our metaverse and those with which we have a bridge, as I've said. Metaverse land purchases, we can help you with that. Building services. Sylvie is one of our master builders in this project. Some of the creations she's come up with are staggering. Commercial and private rentals, billboard sales and rentals, venue rentals, metaverse event management. As I said, we ran our own event, and nothing that was within our power went wrong on that event. Success, NFT creation, wearable NFT design. That's another forte of the lady who's on this show with me today. She does some incredible, she never stops creating. Education and training across all of these aspects. Again, Sylvie and Miguel have put a lot of time into helping people with the practical stuff of the metaverse, how to create avatars, how to clothe your avatars, how to build NFTs, all that stuff. So we're not just dumping you into our metaverse and letting you get on with it. We're here to help, and much more to come as well. This is our team. Now I'm not going to go into all the blurb at the top because it's just we are visible. We don't just dump you into a Telegram group and then you have to try and work out who's who and who you need to contact. We're all visible people. Those are our real Instagram handles. Go to them. Check us all out. So imagine a market free from the traditional barriers to entry, a platform where you can promote your brand globally, a currency with huge liquidity and infinite usage, and a world where anyone can participate and stake their claim. That's what we're doing here, guys.
Thank you, Andy. Fantastic presentation, like always.
We're back. We're back. Now we had some quite a lot of stuff going on. We had a really cool gig in Decentraland over the weekend, and I think you can still go and watch some of the show, and catch up on that. But the big thing that we had last week is you can now go into our metaverse, because it's weird because Miguel used to be the only one with any access, and I was just about to say to him, can I get access, because I want to make my own videos, do certain things and make videos.
It
and
was
churn those out.
kind of difficult, Andy, before, because it was such a big file. So you would have to download it on your computer.
Oh my God.
And only like that you could get access. So I had it like the first version that was available. Like I asked Miguel to actually send me the file, and I put it on my computer. It was like, oh my God, massive file. And that was it. After that, I didn't access it either. So now with actually the website access, this is amazing, because absolutely everyone can go in anytime, and it's like, oh
No, my computer would collapse. I think my computer would collapse because obviously I do a lot of design stuff and videos, and those are huge. I'm always having to tidy up my hard drive because the computer is just, I've got 2 external hard drives for stuff, but yeah, that I can see why. But guess what, guys? You can go in today. And have a look at our metaverse. Now, my beautiful assistant today, Sylvie, is going to do just that, because some of you might have, if you weren't around on Friday or Saturday, you might have missed this. So, Sylvie, do you want to take us on a little journey into our metaverse, if that's possible?
Yes, of course. So, on our Telegram group, guys, you will find the link in the pinned post. You will find the link, and you can actually join me in our metaverse. Let me just go here first. Yeah, okay. Can you see my screen, Andy? Andy, can you see my screen? Okay, I would assume that yes. Okay, guys, so with this link, you will be going to this page. This is on our website, gmeta.one, but it's not available to the public. Okay, it's only with this link you will be able to access our gmetaverse. So here on the website, you will see instruction, how to use it, how to go in. And for now, you can only go with the computer. So it's not will be possible to access with the phone. But with the computer, perfect. And you can just go and use those keywords, those keys here to move, and everything is very, very nice and easy, okay? So, as you can see here, you will see like a person, white person like that, and here you can just choose the avatar you want to use. So you can be a man or woman. Okay, I will choose that one. And now, because I already, I'm gonna stop for a second this, because I was already loading on the other page, so it will not take us too long to actually go there, because everything still have to load, right? So let me just see if this is it. Yeah, okay, that's it. So this is that one. Let me see. Okay, so you guys, if I of course choose my avatar, this is me. That's the avatar's creation is still not available on our website, but we were talking with Holden, and he said it will be later on, of course, will be available, and everyone who goes there is gonna be able to create their own avatars. Okay, but for now you can choose mine if you like, or you can choose the other one that Miguel is using. And this how it starts. So we can walk here around. You see, we have some billboards here, which they're gonna be available for rent. So if anyone would like to advertise, they can just come and rent the space here. I think my internet is a little bit slow. I'm moving in kind of very slow mode. Okay, so as you guys seen here, we just pass. Oh, I don't know what's going on with my internet. Okay, so we just passed the name, the road name, which you can see Salvador Road. So this is going to be also available for you guys to purchase, so you can have your own road in our metaverse, in our digital world, right? And over there you can see pizzeria. This is our pizzeria in real world. We actually got here in Mexico pizzeria, as you probably know, because Miguel was talking about this so many times. And this also is one of the use cases how you can use our metaverse, because you can rent a place like that and open your own shop. If you have a business, like a real business, offline, you can just rent a space here and have your presence in the metaverse. Well, maybe it's because I am streaming, that's why it's so slow here. Oops. Okay, let me just put it properly. So you can see, you can come here and you can have a slice of pizza, if I will manage to go in. No, it's not responding to me very well today. Okay, so we're not gonna be going inside the pizzeria. And guys, I am not going to jump on top of the lights post, and I'm not going on the trees. Also, I'm not going to burn the pizzeria either, as Miguel would be doing. Just gonna be trying to take you around very fast, because everyone can actually come here and see, walk around, visit. And also, guys, if you see the pinned post on our Telegram group, you will see that we have a promotion going on. It's actually a contest. You guys take the screenshots, you go in, you take the screenshots, post on social media with hashtag GMeta1, and we will be going around checking the screenshots, and the best screenshot going to win 50 BUSD in actually BUSD. That's what Miguel offered for the best screenshot of our GMeta1 verse. Okay, so here we're going over there you can see Meta Gallery. Okay, this place gonna be available to rent for any artist that would like to showcase the art, the NFTs. That's what's gonna be the Meta Gallery for, which is over there. Okay, here is a after party. It's like a screen that is the internet is going crazy for me, sorry guys. So the after party there, oof, crazy. But everything looks so nice and it's so realistic. Like Holden is really, really good in doing those things. Okay, that's the Metaway Road, and we are back also on Salvador Road. So this is the place where you're going to land when you come here for the first time. This is a mini mall as well, which is going to offer spaces for rent. So as I was saying, if you would like to rent a place for your shop, for your gallery, for anything, business, anything you would like, or you can just have one of those shops here. Exactly in real life, guys. You go to gallery, to shopping gallery, and they got shops there. This is the same thing here, right? You can rent your place here. The other day I was in the Central Land going around, and I found Fashion Week place that the place when was Metaverse Fashion Week, and it was amazing things that I find, like Dolce Gabbana and other really, really great brands. And I'm a woman, so I always look for dresses, right? So I find a dress there which was absolutely realistic, like the dress that was in the metaverse on the mannequin and the dress in the shop, it's absolutely the same. It looks exactly the same. It was like amazing thing. Like, how can somebody do those things? Okay, this cannot really move very fast. I think, Andy, I'm gonna finish right now because I cannot move very well. I don't know why is that.
No problem.
Yeah, as you can see, like my computer is going crazy. Oh, wait, maybe. Let me see. Oh, maybe now. Oh no.
Oh, guys, just to remind you, we are having a competition, so get in there and take some nice screen grabs and then tweet the screen grab. So we're going to give prizes for the best ones, and you need to tweet them with the hashtag #GMeta1.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Some amazing views. As we saw at the top of one of the buildings, there's the pool, the swimming pool bar and all that stuff. There's some incredible views in there. So yes, guys, get in there and take some cool screen grabs and get them out on social media. I will be doing a video actually to publicize the access to this. Just got a couple of little things to get out of the way, but I should have that for the next day or two. And we'll be using actual footage, obviously, because why use stock footage when we can use our own? That's always been the way with us, and now we've got our own access to the metaverse. We're all able to jump in there. So guys, yeah, you need to do it on a computer. It won't work on a phone, but yeah, if you can get access, get in there and play around. And we do want feedback. That's the other thing as well. If you see something you think could be done better, or something that will improve it or add something to it, then let us know as well. Okay, so this is just makes it all the more real. We can actually reach out and touch it now rather than just looking at it on the screen. So hats off to Holden for making all that happen last week. And he's continuous. There is a few little secrets in there. There's access to our Winterland experience, and that's going to be growing over the next few weeks towards Christmas. So yeah, please get in there and have a poke around. Don't be trashing the place like Miguel.
Exactly.
Oh, we need to clean the bathroom. Looked like Hurricane Miguel was in there.
But this, in one way, is good because he can find on the flow that after Holden can actually, put it right. So we need a hurricane sometimes. It's like, here in Mexico, we have hurricanes very often. Actually,
I know.
now is forming another one. So soon we have another.
I hope you're all safe. I hope you're all safe. You
And
don't all-
for now, it's all good. It's forming. So maybe it's gonna be, maybe not. We will see.
Okay. Well, we'll cross our fingers for you guys. I know this is the season. Okay, folks. Thank you so much for joining us today. We will be back tomorrow again, and yeah, please do take the time and get in there and have a poke around, and yeah, keep spreading the word. As I say, we'll get a video out this week to help you to share that, because I think it's going to be a very good tool for people to, people really, once they get access, we've seen this before in voxels. When we first brought people into voxels, it blew their minds when they actually get in there, and when they see it's real, it just makes everything better and more credible for people looking at this project. Okay, folks, thank you so much for joining me and Sylvie today. We will see you at the very same time tomorrow. Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye. Bye, Andy.
Bye.
Have a great day, guys. Bye bye. Bye, Andy.